Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to use SignalR in .NET Core console application. But let's first talk about what is SignalR. It provides us a functionality to communicate with client without having to depend on the client's request. So whenever there is a change in the server side and it is absolutely not connected to the client, we can inform the client about the change without needing the client's request or post. The reason I'm making this video because the SignalR seems to be working only in web applications or .NET Framework console applications. But in the basics, .NET Core web application is a console application, so it is supposed to work in the console applications. And in this video I'm going to try to show you how to make it work and create a SignalR hub in the console application. Start creating our SignalR project by creating a new .NET Core console application. This name is SignalR in console and create. Now our project is open, and let's right click on the project and go to edit project file. Under here we are going to make a small adjustment. Let's start by writing here item group, and framework reference. We include Microsoft ASP.NET Core.app. It should give us access to some benefits of the ASP.NET Core in our console application. Now we can start coding. Let's start here. Create web host builder and pass on the arguments .build.run. Now let's create a method. And we are going to make web host. Now it doesn't recognize the web host. This is because we are not actually saved the project file. So let's save this and come back here, and now we can do this. So it now recognizes it. And one other thing about the method here, we are actually need iWeb host builder returning here. Now let's continue. Say create default builder args. I say use startup, and we pass on a startup file. We actually don't have one right now, so it is going to give us errors, of course. Now build is a method, and I wrote it like a property, that's why it gives an error. Now let's go to startup, and we are going to create a startup class. Start up. It should stop the error from throwing. Now let's create a constructor which should take a configuration and use it configuration, of course. So I'm going to create a method to hold the configuration value. Let's say configuration get. I'm going to make it get only, and actually just use it like this, so it's a bit nicer to use the shortcuts. Now the use startup method used here also requires another thing expecting from the class we used here, and that is the configure services method. Let's create that one. Say services, and we are going to add SignalR. Yes. Now we inject our SignalR service. Now we can go to do another method this class requires, and it is configure. And it is going to take Apllication builder. Let's call this app for short. Now let's say app.use routing, and we are going to map our chat hub. If you used SignalR before, you should know that. App.use endpoints. Let's say endpoints. Endpoints.map hub. Let's say chat hub, and we didn't create the class yet, so don't worry. Say chat hub. Okay. Now we map the chat hub address to the chat hub class, but we don't have a chat hub class yet, and we are going to create that. First, let's carry this startup file to another file other than the program CS. So let's do this, and this project, let's create a new class. Let's call this chat hub. Let's make the class public. Chat hub class is going to have a method, but before that we are going to inherit hub class, which is coming from Microsoft ASP.NET Core SignalR. Now for our method, let's write public async task, and which is coming from the system's reading tasks, send message, and this is going to be the message that is going to be triggered from the client and on server. Let's say it takes two parameters, username and the message. It can be anything you want. I'm just selecting those two. And let's write await clients all dot send async. And it's going to trigger a method on the client side, so let's name this method receive message, and pass on the parameters we got from this send message method, which are username and the message. All the server side are quite frankly done, I suppose, so let's run this. Okay, we can see it is running on the port 5000 on the localhost, HTTP and the HTTPS. Now we can close this. Let's go to Solution Explorer. Now let's create our client. New project, console application, and let's name this SignalR client console. Before we write anything here, we need a NuGet package to add to this project. So let's say manage NuGet packages. SignalR client should be good enough. And let's see, here we go. Be careful about it. It has to be ASP.NET Core, not ASP.NET. And we say SignalR.client version 3.0. Let's install this. I accept. Let's get back to our program CS. Now we can start writing our code. Let's listen this line. War connection equals new hub connection builder, and with URL. Remember the addresses we saw when we ran the project? That is the address I am going to give it. And chat hub. Chat hub is coming from, let me see, in the startup. Yep, here we go. So we have to connect here. That's right, chat hub here, and let's say builds. Now our connection is built. We can start the connection. Start async, but we don't want any async operation, so we say wait. Let's send our message there. Let's say invoke call async, send message. Remember the method we write in the chat hub, that is the one. Now we pass on the arguments. Let's say args new, and it's going to be first one, if you remember correctly, it's the username, so we say scribo, and runs message hello, should be good message. Okay, now this we have to assume it's going to reach the server, and the server is going to respond us. We listen to the responses with connection, that's on, and say receive message. Now what will happen when we receive the receive message method name? We are going to specify it here. So let's create our lambda expression. Username string message, and let's just simply put it up on the screen. Username plus the message. Now if we run the server, we need to see first our server is running properly. Now we can go there, our client application, let's say debug, start new instance. As you can see, it got some requests obviously, and our client got 2, but we forgot one little thing. It just closes immediately after all the operations are done, so we need to prevent that. Say read key and rerun the project. Okay, service started. We debug the client application. Service doing something, and send back the message scribo hello, which is nice. What happens is our client is sending a message here, server then receives it. Let's open up our chat hub. Yes, this one is triggered when the client is sent the message, and the server then again triggers receive message method with the same parameters sent by the client. Then the client receives those, username and the message, and prints it in its console screen. Okay, I show you how to create a simple .NET Core application with SignalR in console. And thanks for watching me.